So one terrific performance under their belts, now they've got to do it all again, Jim.
Yeah, it's hard not to see it that way after such a convincing first crack at it. This team ought to ooze confidence and be able to recreate the authority and control. They've said all the right things in the build-up, now they've got to go out and practice what they preach. Sometimes that can backfire.
And we're underway.
The normal. Now it's Alvarez.
Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball.
And that's a foul.
A simple decision for the referee.
Femi.
It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Calmly anticipates.
Could move up a gear here.
Caresses it through.
Played into space out wide. Lewandowski. He is through here.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Alvarez. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Koundé. Yamal. And he goes cross-field. Rafinha. Pedri. Rafinha.
Oh, sweet feet.
Cross goes in.
It's a mighty effort.
Clearly not happy with that. And here's Lopez. Now it's Rafinha. Rafinha.
Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement.
Koke wins the duel this time.
Moved on forwards.
Griezmann. Looking to break at pace. Molina. Llorente. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Rafinha. And here's Lewandowski. Pedri aim forwards, and that pass just didn't quite work. Molina, Simeone,
Up towards the front line.
well read, nice interception. Koundé, Yamal.
Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Lopez.
Good challenge. Excellent challenge.
Koundé shifted upfield. Bernal. Martin. Koundé. Bernal. Yamal.
And here's Lewandowski! And it's hoisted clear.
Simeone. Bernal. And it's Lewandowski. Yamal making good progress on the right-hand side.
Lewandowski.
And the finish! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Lewandowski really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And it's been taken short. And here's Lewandowski. Has a shot! No, poor contact, nothing on the shot. Koundé. Yamal. Llorente. Griezmann, oh, good spread. Oh, played through for the wide man. Araujo can get it clear. Bernal, gently done. Fermin. Pedri. And here's Yamal. Yamal hurtling down that right flank. Pedri!
Pedri usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Lenormand. Simeone. And it's been played through. Alvarez. Molina. There are a few waiting for it. Alvarez. And it's played forward. Lewandowski. Things have been frenetic in the early part of this game. A lot of action high up the pitch. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Koundé. Barcelona.
Well, we're seeing a better spell of passing here, Peter, so we're getting some short, crisp passing and much more purpose behind it.
And they're keeping the ball.
Well, in some way, that qualifies as good defence too, doesn't it?
Alvarez looking to run onto it. The pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Simeone. Koke. That's Simeone. Fermin. Now it's Rafinha. Yamal. That is a great pick out. There's the shot! Goal! Barcelona!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Barcelona, they have what they wanted, the first breakthrough. Koke. Just starting to get the first signs of rain here. And it's Molina. Molina. Oh, such a clever touch. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Llorente. Koke. That has found him in acres of space.
Punching tackle. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Musso claims it, and the danger passes. Llorente. And it's Griezmann. Simeone. Lookman. And here's Alvarez. Simeone, delicate ball, and it needs to be. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Llorente. Big chance! Rafinha forwards and with intent. Koke. Llorente, probing pass. It is a corner. Martin is there, and he can get that clear. Pedri. Rafinha. And he's picked out the run. We expected better, and so did he. Koke. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Lewandowski. Lopez. Fermin! Pedri plays it short. That's an excellent interception. Yamal with a definite foul there. It's Molina. It's been slipped through. Simeone! It's Simeone. And here's Alvarez. Alvarez! Lookman! No way through, so back it comes. Now it's Simeone. And here's Griezmann. Oh, it's come loose. Molina puts the ball in. Llorente. And here's Griezmann. Chance! Yes! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Griezmann demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Yamal. Fermin.
Oh, super find.
Koke. Well, the scoreline is tight. The tie right on a knife edge. Moved on forwards. Simeone is onto it in a flash. That's a little off target. Araujo. Martin. Bernal. And it's played forward. Martin. Koke forwards and with intent. And it's Llorente. That's going to go a long way. And that's been won straight back. The normal. Griezmann. Molina. Hit into the middle. And he's there to clear it. So much time and space here. Lookman! And he thumps it clear. Simeone. The normal. Koke. Aim forwards. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Bernal. Koundé. Araujo shifted upfield. Griezmann. Koke. Alvarez. Simeone. Molina. Oh, that's neat. Simeone. Played out to the right. Real chance! It's in! And the comeback is complete! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Pedri. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And the pass is intercepted. Rafinha has been caught there, it's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Araujo. Yamal. And here's Lewandowski. Koundé, gently done. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Lewandowski. He's found a way through. And here comes the corner. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Bernal. João Cancelo. And the counter is on. Griezmann. Moved on forwards. He's in plenty of space here. Griezmann. Molina. Played into the... Up he goes! Oh, not the best of headers.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
And here's Lewandowski. And it's Pedri. Pedri, that's a delicate pass. Molina. Koke. That's really well manoeuvred. Alvarez have it back and can go again. Koke. Lookman. Lookman. Incoming delivery. And here's Alvarez. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's Lopez. Receives it in a good position here. It's Lewandowski! Pedri moves short. Yamal. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And he welcomes it in. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Pedri makes the interception. Koundé, Pedri, Koundé, Bernal, Koke, and it's Griezmann. Dealt with nicely by the defence and claimed it back swiftly. Simeone. Llorente, and it's lofted through here. Tries to get it clear. Fermin attempts a clearance. João Cancelo. Bernal. Koundé shifted upfield. Yamal. Pedri. Llorente. Simeone. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That's a cute ball. Tries to get it clear. Rafinha.
And here's Lewandowski. Lewandowski! Oh, denied brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Pedri with the short one. And it's Koundé. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Simeone. And it's played forward. And that's put paid to a promising move. Yamal. Koundé. Pedri. And here's Lopez. Yamal. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Lookman did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And he's picked out the run. Alvarez. Alvarez played out to the left flank. Decent progress down the left. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Hangs one in. Can he finish? That has been cleared. And can he finish it? And a terrific save from the keeper.
Simeone is offering a wry smile there.
Pedri. And it's Lopez. Oh, well measured. And he welcomes it in. Lewandowski. And he's certainly on. Oh, they could be caught out here. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Aim forwards. Simeone, now he's off and running. Now it's Alvarez, out to the right. And here's Alvarez. Alvarez. And here's Griezmann. Griezmann played out towards the right wing. Koundé gets it away. Pedri. Pedri, gently done. Simeone. And here's Alvarez, and the shot! Koundé is fouled. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Proves too strong. And it's played forward. Koke. Thinks one through. And that is as far as they're going to go. nicely intercepted. Simeone. And it's Pedri. Rafinha. And here's Lewandowski. Played out wide. And here's Rafinha. Well read. The danger is averted. Lookman. Yamal has given away a free kick. Koke forwards and with intent. He's cut it out. Pedri. Rafinha. Koke. He's well positioned here. Pedri. That's really well manoeuvred. Great defending, strong and determined. Lovely bit of skill. Fermin, played out to the right. Llorente can get it clear. Koke. Brilliantly cut out. Lookman. And it's Griezmann. Rafinha has found the net here, of course. Rafinha shifted upfield. And the half-time whistle goes. Oh, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So we reached the halfway point.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Instant pack, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. So off we go once more. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Fermin, that has been cut short. Koke. Now that's well seen too. Pedri. Moved on forwards. Yamal. Lopez. Simeone. Spread out to the left. Lookman. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Lookman. Lookman looking to get on the end of this. Araujo getting this one clear. Alvarez! They've done it! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Araujo, Martin, Araujo, Martin, Araujo, Bernal, Martin, and it's come back to the keeper. Araujo, that's really well manoeuvred. And here's Griezmann. Out to the left it goes. Lookman. Very nicely done. Koke. And here's Alvarez. Deftly away. Rafinha. Martin. João Cancelo. Koundé, Yamal chasing after it. Now it's Lewandowski. Rafinha. João Cancelo. Fermin. And here's Yamal. And here's Lewandowski.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Griezmann played through into space. He is just caressing the ball. Now it's Griezmann. That's really well cleared. And it's Koke. Koke chips it through. And that has been clubbed away. Koke. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Llorente. Llorente. Alvarez shoots! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Could so easily have been different. Oh, smashing header! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Araujo. And it's played forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Pedri. Fermin. Great work on the overlap. Chance for a shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Koundé cuts it out. Vermin. And it's Lopez. Bernal. Koundé. Now it's Yamal. He has found the way through. Yamal. Koke defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Lookman. Koke. Simeone. Now it's out. There's the shot! Araujo.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Pedri. Martin. Forwards and within... he's given it away! Ball's played through. Rafinha. That's good play. And it's Cancelo. Cross in, looks like a good one. Araujo gets good distance on it. Martin. Aim forwards. Pedri does rip. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Bernal with the clearance. Now it's Lewandowski. Rafinha. Lovely feet. They can break here. Lookman. Koke. Llorente. Llorente. Lookman! Denied by an instinctive save.
Lookman clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Bernal. Pedri. Yamal. Koundé. Yamal has created one goal already. Koundé. Martin. Araujo, gently done. Koke. Almost an hour gone. Koke. Alvarez looks to get on the end of this. Araujo. Yamal. And it's Lopez. Griezmann. Griezmann. Rafinha. And here's Lewandowski. And reclaimed it in a trice. Pedri. Oh, that's nice.
Can he deliver? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, for me, Peter, I think it's all too pedestrian and slow. They need a large injection of purpose now.
Llorente. Alex Molina. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And he cuts out the supply. Pedri. Bernal. Lewandowski. Over to the left. Rafinha. That's tidy. Aimed in towards the centre. Defending of the desperate variety. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Dani Olmo crosses. Simeone. And it's Koke. Now here's the delivery. João Cancelo clears it away. And he's there to clear it. Clipped into space. That pass has been well intercepted. The normal. Simeone. Alvarez. Oh, good spread. Simeone providing an outlet on that flank. So who's he picking out? He's on it. Shot, surely! And that's caused a worry or two.
Alvarez certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Dani Olmo spread out to the left, showing good feet. And here's Dani Olmo. Good take, and is he in? It's Lewandowski! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
I'm not sure what happened there, Peter. Did he get caught admiring his own first touch, maybe?
Molina. Now it's Simeone.
Alvarez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
That has been knocked clear. Lookman tries to dink it through. It's an imaginative pass. Simeone. And now the breakaway. Rafinha. Played towards the other side. Yamal. Pedri. And here's Lewandowski.
Rafinha really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Koke.
The normal. Llorente. Molina. Moved on forwards. Martin gets across to intercept that. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Cancelo. João Cancelo. Looking here to chip it through. Rafinha. Played in. He's having a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact. And it's played forward. Simeone. Molina. Simeone. Chance here to counter. Koundé. Bernal. Well-timed, excellent interception. Llorente. And that's a foul, free kick's been given. Out towards the flank. That's a throw. João Cancelo cuts out the pass. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And it's Olmo. Dani Olmo. Yamal stood his ground strongly. That's very neat. And here's Yamal. Yamal's cross. Yamal has over his hit. Simeone. Simeone carries the ball down the right. And that's a throw-in. Great defending, strong and determined. That's really well manoeuvred. Lookman. Shapes to shoot! Simeone. Rafinha cuts out the pass. He's through here. Now it's Yamal. Yamal. Now it's Lewandowski. Griezmann. Out to the right. That's a nicely shaped ball. Simeone. He's got away. Just deflected over the goal line for a corner. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in, and, you know, if that's the case, then, you know, he's doing the right thing.
Rafinha did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Bernal looks to the other side. Now it's Simeone. Simeone shifted upfield. João Cancelo. Lenormand makes the interception. Koke played out to the left flank. Lookman in acres of space out wide. Oh, what a climb! Should have put that one away.
Sorlot clearly furious with himself there. They looked for all the world like they were going to go 3 up.
Lenormand. Llorente. Lenormand played up towards the front line. Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Dani Olmo. Lewandowski. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. They've played it short. And here's Pedri. Time to deliver. Koke does well to get it back. He's pulled him up for that challenge. Some of them aren't happy with that challenge and they're getting involved. Steady. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Nice control. And it's Cancelo. Bernal. Pedri. João Cancelo. And the shot's on here. Can he finish? And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, that miss could really prove costly. They don't want to be missing too many of those.
Sorlot. Llorente. He's going to be disappointed with that. Almost nothing left on the clock here. Now just moments away from a semi-final place. Yamal. Pedri. Rafinha. João Cancelo. Now can he find a finish? Lenormand gets it away. And they've got rid. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Pedri chooses to go cross-field. Nice looking ball. Cleared away. Molina. That's Simeone. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
It's run loose here. Koundé gets rid without sophistication. He's shifting through the gears here. Well timed, excellent interception. Koke. Lookman. Koke. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Martin. Araujo. Yamal. And it's Olmo. And here's Dani Olmo. Into the last 5 minutes. Griezmann spread out to the left. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Rafinha, Martin, Bernal, Rashford, Yamal, Longley wins the duel this time. Tries a measured ball. Rafinha. Throw it. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Molina taking his leave here, having got himself on the score sheet.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
He's taken out, that'll be a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Yamal can get it clear. Koke opts to play it back. Yamal. João Cancelo. Pedri. Now it's Rashford. Yamal. Oh, some tackle that. It's a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Lookman! Cross deflected behind for a corner. That has been knocked clear. It's Llorente. Oh, what a ball! It's Griezmann! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Rafinha tries to clear. And that's aimed in, climbs up big! Martin gets it clear. What a throw in. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Casado. Araujo aim forwards. Yamal. Dani Olmo. Out to the left it goes. And he's managed to get free. Rafinha. Oh, look at the space here. Great challenge, time to perfection. Gets it away.
Rafinha. He has found the way through. Simeone. Simeone, gently done. It's a throw-in. Llorente. Oh, he's found support out wide. Now it's Simeone. That is lovely. Looking for a decent ball in. Simeone's cross. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. So that's it. It is all over. So another test passed, and the message could not be more clear. We are coming for the prize, and we're not going away. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, the manager still looks as if he has a thing or two to be said, but I think inside he's got to be very, very happy. It's a result business after all, and you can't ask for more on that.